Welcome back to The Hill on News Nation. While Memorial Day can mark an unofficial start to the summer season, it's also important to take a pause, give thanks, and honor the many people who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation while serving in the military. This Memorial Day, we are thrilled to have an accomplished group of veterans join our panel. Paul Rieckhoff is the founder of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans for America. Allison Jaslow is the CEO of that organization. Phyllis Wilson is the president of the Military Women's Memorial. She's had a 37-year career in the military, eventually becoming an Army Chief Warrant Officer. 5, I believe. And the Republican representative from California, Mike Garcia, who also was a Navy pilot as well, in addition to his duties as a member of Congress. So to start our discussion, sort of want to kick it off to each of you, and maybe Paul and Allison up in New York. What does this day mean to you, Memorial Day, and how do you think folks should think about today?
Well, Blake, I hope it can be kind of a gut check for America in really divided and polarized times. I mean, Americans don't get along on many days of this year, of this calendar, and the divisions, especially in Washington, are so divided. But Memorial Day is a time that we can unite and we can reflect and we can honor and celebrate and revere the men and women who've died. You know, it's not a time to thank veterans like us that are still alive or your grandparents. It's a time to remember the service of generations of men and women who've died in support of this country. And I hope that it becomes more than just barbecues and beaches, but it can be a time to reflect on the service of those men and women, to learn their stories and to understand that they've sacrificed so much so that we could have this freedom of expression, this debate, and this discourse. But most of all, that it should be a time for America to come together, at least for one day.
Yeah. Allison?
That's exactly right, Paul. You know, the thing that I would add, too, is Paul and I both made it back from Iraq. You know, we went to combat and took troops with us, but not all the troops came home. I wear a bracelet on my wrist every day to remember a buddy of mine who wasn't lucky like I was and was able to return home. And really, we have to reflect and remember that service members, their families have really sacrificed in a way that none of us can relate to, and that's what Memorial Day is all about. And I will tell you, the other thing is, I commit to myself every year on Memorial Day to live a life worthy of his sacrifice. And I think that that's all of what Americans should do across the country, is to remember that people gave all for us, and we need to get up every day and live a life that is worthy of their sacrifice.
Well said. You know, Congressman, D.C. is a pretty noisy place sometimes, but on a day like today, you were a Navy pilot, flew in over Iraq, I believe. Right. What goes through your mind on a day like today?
Well, I think of the friends that I lost while on active duty and as a reservist, 15 close friends who gave their lives and sacrificed for the defense of this nation. Not necessarily during combat operations, but also during peacetime operations. It's a reminder that our troops in uniform, our brothers and sisters who serve, put their lives on the line every day. And just because you're not overseas on a front line doesn't mean you're not risking your life. And it's very important. I think Allison said it perfectly, and thank you guys for your service. But the family members look at Memorial Day as a very therapeutic thing, to know that the country hasn't forgotten not just their loved ones, but the family members themselves.
It's interesting.
And the brothers and
therapeutic, you say.
That's
sort
right.
of interesting. How so?
Well, with all the drama and everything, especially in D.C., we all collectively get together and pay homage to those who made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of this beautiful country. And that's a binding experience, and some of us do that every day. Some of us remember the fallen on a daily basis. Right. But for the family members to see it for the entire nation on one special day and nothing else is the priority is extremely special for the families.
Phyllis, 37 years.
Yeah.
You say it with a smile. And I know women, specifically, obviously focusing on women in the military is your focus and your passion. Talk to us about today and women in the military generally, where things are right now.
Yeah, so you're right. The military has changed drastically from when I first joined to what we see today. When I first joined, going to jump school was hard. Now every career field is wide open to them. And we tell the story at the Military Women's Memorial of the 3 million women that have defended. But ideally, as we talk about Memorial Day, there are 177 American women that gave their lives in combat since 9/11. And that's what our memorial does, one, to honor the living, but also those that have gone before us.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.